The United States openly seeks to dominate the world. This becomes difficult as China's economic power grows while the United States stagnates. The Chinese develop trade relationships with many nations in Africa, a region the United States considers part of its empire. The United States created an African command after the Cold War ended and now maintains a dozen small bases and thousands of troops on the continent. See the video below. The President of Guinea, Alpha Conde, developed close relations with China through profitable trade deals. China is Guinea's largest customer of its principal export, bauxite, which is used to produce aluminum. China imports half of Guinea's production that provides half the world's aluminum. China also provided funds to improve Guinean hospitals and infrastructure to ensure good relations. This friendship upset the United States, so President Conde was ousted in a 2021 coup. The leader of the coup, Mamadi Doumbouya, was a former corporal in the French Foreign Legion and completed a commando training course in Israel, according to his official biography. He is a French citizen, is married to a French military police officer, and graduated in defense studies from a university in Paris. This new pro-American military dictator in Guinea commanded a special commando unit, created and trained by American soldiers, which he used to take power. Here is video of him leading his unit. Americans may be disturbed to see their tax dollars used to create a special unit whose soldiers wear hoods and sunglasses, even while on parade. Doumbouya is pictured here before the coup with officers from the U.S. Africa Command. That the United States would support a coup in Africa is no surprise to anyone who pays attention to American military proclamations about Africa, like this video from 2020.
A secure and stable Africa remains an enduring American interest. U.S. AFRICOM stands ready to protect and advance American interests and respond to crises in Africa. Africa overwatches a global crossroads with strategic choke points that are essential to global commerce and critical to U.S. operations in the world. Our future security, prosperity rest on this strategic access.
Even poor Africans now carry cell phone cameras and know how to upload video to the internet. American leaders were upset to see hard proof of American participation in the coup. A CIA news outlet, the New York Times, promptly printed a cover story claiming the presence of armed American Special Forces soldiers on the streets during the coup was just a coincidence. It said they were conducting a training exercise when Guinean troops suddenly departed, and they didn't know why. Since 100 American Special Forces troops had been in Guinea for 2 months, and with American NSA and CIA monitoring all key communications worldwide, this explanation is not credible. The authors of the New York Times article did not report from Guinea, but relied on statements from unnamed American officials. The article also claims that when American soldiers learned the coup was underway, They didn't shelter in place, but traveled 4 hours to the chaotic capital to reach the American embassy. Guinean President Conde is shown here after capture by rebel soldiers. The coup came a week after the Guinean parliament voted to decrease funds for civil servants and members of the security services. African nations, China, and the head of the United Nations denounced the coup and called for its elected president to be reinstalled. The U.S. government denounced the coup, but took no action to reverse it. Sanctions were not imposed on the coup leaders, and American warships did not appear offshore to threaten military intervention. American military aid was suspended, but will probably resume in violation of U.S. law that requires permanent suspension if a democratic government is overthrown. This is the same strategy used in the 2009 American coup in Honduras when Joe Biden was vice president. His Secretary of State is Anthony Blinken, who is pictured here as Biden's national security advisor during the Honduran coup. See the short video below. The American government did nothing to stop the coup in Honduras. It officially denounced it, but took no action to reverse it and opposed efforts by the Honduran president to reclaim power. The 2021 coup in Guinea was also a success, as AFRICOM secured that nation for the American empire and can threaten China's access to a vital resource.
China and Russia are seeking to counter the strategic access that we need for American security and American prosperity. What AFRICOM accomplishes on a continent 3.5 times the size of the continental United States is a bargain for the American taxpayer and low-cost insurance for America in that region.